Okay, let's unpack this. Be honest now. Do you find yourself reaching for your phone, like the second you open your eyes?
Uh-huh. Or maybe scrolling through feeds, reels, whatever,
Yeah.
and then suddenly, poof, 20 minutes are just gone.
Exactly. Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone.
And the source material we're doing our deep dive into today,
Yeah.
it speaks directly to that. It really looks closely at our relationship with, well, our digital devices.
Right. And our mission here is basically to pull out the key ideas this source offers for finding, a better balance, reclaiming a bit of peace.
And it introduces this specific idea, this framework it calls digital detox.
Okay, so digital detox, let's get into it. The material, it does start by acknowledging the good stuff, right? That the digital world makes life simpler in many ways.
Absolutely. It gives credit where it's due.
Mm-hmm.
But then it pivots pretty hard to the core message,
Mm.
this constant connection. While super convenient, it might be quietly causing some real damage.
Damage, it argues, to our health, yeah, our peace of mind, even our relationships with actual people face to face.
And it lays out why it thinks this is happening. Like those constant notifications, it points out how they act like tiny persistent alarms.
Keeping our stress levels kind of humming in the background.
Exactly. Just elevated.
Yeah.
And then there's the blue light issue from screens.
Oh, yeah, the sleep thing.
The source is very clear on that one. It says it disrupts our sleep patterns significantly, and it also links devices directly to distraction.
Making it really hard to focus deeply on anything for long.
Precisely. It says it fragments our attention. And beyond just the mental side, it talks about the cost to our relationships, when we're kind of checked out on our phones instead of being present.
Mm-hmm. And there's the physical stuff, too. The source brings up tech neck.
Yeah, tech neck from looking down all the time, eye strain, headaches. It ties these directly back to just too much screen time.
Wow. Okay. So it builds quite a case for needing to pay attention here. And its solution, this digital detox.
That's the counter it proposes.
So what is it, according to the source? Not just throwing your phone away, right? No, not necessarily further. It defines it more as taking intentional time away from digital devices, phones, laptops, the works.
Okay.
It's fundamentally about you controlling the usage, shifting things so your phone is more like a helpful friend.
And less like a demanding master. I like that framing.
Yeah, flipping that control dynamic.
Yeah.
And the source doesn't just, point out the problem. It gives practical steps. It actually outlines 6 simple ways to do this detox.
Okay, great. Let's dive into those ways. What's number 1?
It starts with boundaries, setting specific no-phone times. The materials suggests blocking out certain hours.
Like when?
Maybe the first hour after you wake up, or the hour right before sleep, or maybe during meals, family time. Basically, designating device-free periods.
And the benefit, mental rest.
Mental rest, definitely. Improved sleep quality, it claims, and fostering that quality time with people around you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Just carving out protected time. Okay, what's next after setting times? Building on that is dealing with notifications. The source sees them as those constant little pings and dings pulling your attention away.
Right, the distractions.
Exactly. So suggestion number 2, turn off unnecessary notifications, especially the non-essential ones, like from social media apps.
And the payoff there, according to the source.
Better focus, significantly reduce stress, and just less of that automatic urge to constantly check your phone.
Okay, less Pavlovian reaching for the phone. So if you're doing that less, point 3 is about filling the time.
Finding non-digital things you actually enjoy. Replacing screen time with other activities.
What kind of things does it suggest?
Oh, things like reading an actual book, drawing, maybe playing music, gardening, cooking, even just talking live with friends or, taking a walk outside.
Things that engage you differently.
Right. The source promises these offer more productive use of time. Maybe you learn new skills. And crucially, they bring a sense of peace that mindless scrolling often doesn't.
I like that. Okay, method 4 the source brings up. No phone zones.
Yeah, creating specific areas in your home where phones just aren't allowed. Like the bedroom is a big one, it suggests. Or the dining table.
Why those spots specifically?
The source links this directly to better sleep hygiene, especially keeping phones out of the bedroom and at the table. Better conversations, more connection, basically creating pockets of real peace.
Physically separating, got it. What's the 5th strategy?
This one's about awareness. The source advises actively monitoring your digital usage.
How? Like apps.
Yeah, using those built-in phone features, screen time on iPhone or digital well-being on Android, to actually track how much time you're spending and where.
And the benefit is just knowing.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Increased awareness. The source argues you can't really change habits you don't fully see or understand first.
Seeing the numbers laid out. Yeah, that could be eye-opening. Okay, and the final point, number 6.
This one's really important. Be patient.
The long game.
Exactly. The source really emphasizes this isn't like an overnight fix. It's a journey. It suggests starting small, setting achievable goals, and crucially, not beating yourself up if you slip up sometimes.
That's good advice for any habit change.
For sure. And the material connects practicing this kind of patience directly to long-term, sustainable improvements in your mental well-being.
So let's recap the source's message then. It's saying, basically, if you implement these simple steps, boundaries, notifications, hobby zones, tracking patience, you could see real positive changes in your mind, your body, and maybe pretty quickly, like within a few weeks.
That's the potential it lays out, yeah. It really brings it all back to a fundamental choice, the way the source frames it at the end.
Which is?
Are you letting your phone be your master, dictating your time and attention? Or is it serving you as a helpful friend or tool?
That's a powerful question to leave people with based on everything the source material explored. Definitely something to think about, your own relationship with your devices.